Hi again. So second look ahead to Ascot and Champions Day and the weekend ahead, and an ante-post bet. And it comes in the second race on the card, the 155, the Champions Sprint, which obviously has another short price favourite in the shape of Dream of Dreams, but one I'm keen to take on. He won the Sprint Cup at Haydock last time out in decent fashion on ground that he liked, but it was probably drawn on the right side on that occasion, and I think he faces a deeper field here and one or two interesting options against him. So keen to take him on at the price, and it's with a pretty unknown 4-year-old filly actually called Sanela at 25 to 1 with William Hill. I think is a wild price, actually, a huge price given how well she has taken to sprinting for current connections. Bought from the Aga Khan for a decent sum and sent to Paddy Toomey, who is a hugely underrated trainer with a small string but does very, very well with them. And he's proved a revelation with Sanela because dropped to 6 furlongs for a listed race first time out. She won easily, won a nice handicap the time after, and then was pitched into a Group 3 over 6 furlongs next time out when she was just done on the line by Glenn Shiel, who actually chased home Dream of Dreams in the Haydock Sprint Cup. Now, the discrepancy in price, I think, is massive. Dream of Dreams is 6 to 4, Glenn Shiel is 10 to 1, and Sanela is 25 to 1. And I think on that piece of form, they're all quite closely matched. But then she went to the Flying Five, a Group 1 over 5 furlongs on decent ground at the Curragh. And she was by no means outclassed. She was probably a little bit unlucky to have to come from slightly further back and wider than some of the other principals on that occasion, the likes of Glass Slippers and Keep Busy, who are genuine Group 1 performers. And Sanela finished right on the heels of them. 6 furlongs, soft ground, Ascot. I think she could run a huge race, and 25 to 1 is a crazy price with William Hill. So that's Sanela at 25 to 1 for the Champions Sprint.